Okay, so good day. So now we will discuss about the sampling distribution with replacement naman ngayon. Okay, so pag sinabi natin with replacement, ibig sabihin nauulit. Pwedeng maulit. So isang palabunutan, for example, may numbers 1 to 4. Once na nakuha ko na si 2, pwede ko siyang ibalik and meron chance na makuha ko siya ulit for the second time. Okay, so that is with replacement. Pwedeng maulit yung number. Okay, pwedeng maulit yung data. Okay, so for example, a population consists of values 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we need to consider all the possible samples of the sample size of 2 that can be drawn with replacement. Okay? So we're going to find the population mean, variance, and standard deviation, as well as the mean, variance, and standard deviation of a sampling distribution of means. Okay? So first, review lang naman ito kung paano natin kukunin yung population, mean, variance, and SD. Okay. So, first step is kunin muna natin yung population, mean, variance, and SD. Again, to solve for population, mean, variance, and SD, population mean, we have mu is equal to summation of x over capital letter N, where x is the data and N is the population size. And for sigma squared or population variance, we have sigma squared is equal to the summation of x minus mu squared over N. And for the standard deviation, just simply get the square root of our population variance. Okay. So first, gawa muna tayo ng table. Mas maganda po kasi na may table para at least nakikita nyo yung mga data, yung kung paano natin siya kino-compute. And mas madali para sa inyo. Okay, so sa table natin, kailangan natin ng value ni x, x minus mu, and x minus mu squared. Okay? So yung x natin is given, which are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So a population consisting of values 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so next. The next column natin, kung mapapansin nyo, that is x minus mu. Okay, so x minus mu po ang ating next column. But then, hindi ka kasi makakapag-proceed sa column na to hanggat wala ka pang value ni mean. Okay, again, hindi ka makakapag-proceed sa column na to hanggat wala ka pang value ni mean. So, ibig sabihin po, bago ka magpunta sa third column, kailangan mo munang kunin yung value ni mu mo or population mean. Again, to solve for the population mean, we have summation of x over N. Summation of x, ibig sabihin, you need to get the sum of all the values of x. Sa column na x, add mo lang lahat. So, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 3, that is 6 plus 4, and that is equal to 10. So, now the summation of our x is equal to 10. Okay, so just substitute lang po summation of x, which is 10. And over N. Yung capital letter N natin, that is population size. So, what is our population size? That is equal to 4. So, bakit po 4? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 yung population size natin. 4 yung total number of x. Okay, values of x. So, now, we have mu is equal summation of x over N. That is equal to 10 over 4. And 10 divided by 4, that is equal to 2.5. So, ngayon, meron ka ng value ni population mean. Ibig sabihin po, pwede ka na mag-proceed sa next column, which is x minus mu. Okay, so ito kasi nagsisilbing formula natin. Okay, so next. X natin is 1 minus mu, which is 2.5. Ayan, so 1 minus 2.5 is equal to negative 1.5. Kaya meron tayong negative 1.5 dito. How about the next column? Just simply squared lang po natin yung answer. Okay? And that is equal to 2.25. Okay, so proceed ka na sa next row. So 2 minus 2.5, that is equal to negative 0.5. Diretso squared, that is 0.25. And for the next row ulit, just continue the process. 3 minus 2.5, that is 0.5 squared, that is 0.25. As well as 4 minus 2.5, that is 1.5, then squared, that is 2.25. Okay, so next is you need to get the summation of x minus mu squared. Okay? So, add mo lang siya lahat. So, 2.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 2.25. And that is equal to 5. Okay? So, summation of quantity x minus mu squared is equal to 5. Okay, for the next step is kukunin na natin yung population variance. Again, to get the population variance, we have sigma squared is equal to the summation of x minus mu squared over n. So, meron na tayong nakuhang summation ni x minus mu squared, which is 5. So, just substitute lang po natin. Okay, over population size natin, which is 4. So, 5 divided by 4, and that is equal to 1.25. Okay, so again, 5 divided by 4, and that is 1.25. Okay, so now, to get the variance, standard deviation rather. So, sigma is equal to the square root of x minus mu squared over n. Just substitute all the data. And from 1.25, from our population variance, just simply get the square root of the answer. And that is equal to 1.1180. Round off your final answer into 2 decimal places. Again, always round off your final answer into 2 decimal places. Okay, so that will become 1.12. So this will be the population standard deviation. Okay? So, yung population mean natin is 2.5, population variance is 1.25, and their population standard deviation is equal to 1.12. So, now, pwede na tayo mag-proceed sa pagkuha ng sampling distribution, mean, variance, and SD of a sampling distribution of means. Okay, so balikan lang natin yung given situation. So again, consider all possible samples of sample size of 2 that can be drawn with replacement from the population 1, 2, 3, and 4. So ngayon, tingnan natin ilan ba yung inaasahan mong number of samples with the sample size of 2. Okay? So ilan yung inaasahan nating number of observation or number of samples with the sample size of 2 sa population consisting of values 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so kapag po with replacement ang kinukuha mo, pag with replacement yung kinukuha natin, so to find the number of observation or number of samples na ilalagay mo dito, we have n raised to n. Capital letter N raised to small letter n. Capital letter N is the population size and small letter n is the sample size. So, yung population size natin is equal to 4. So, bakit po 4? Yung values ng population natin are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, meron tayong 4 numbers of x. 4 total number of x. Okay? So, next, how about the sample size? Ang sample size natin is 2. So, bakit po 2? Consider all the possible samples of size 2. Okay, so yung sample size natin is 2. So, now we have 4 squared and 4 squared is equal to 16. Okay, so ibig sabihin, from a population size of 4 and kukuha tayo ng sample size na 2 that can be drawn with replacement, ang inaasahan natin na number of samples is 16. Sa ganun karami yung ilalagay natin dito sa table. So, 16 po. So, inaasahan natin is 16. So, ano-ano yung samples na yon with the sample size of 2 that can be drawn with replacement? So, balikan lang natin. Pag sinabi natin with replacement, ibig sabihin, pwedeng maulit. Okay? From a population consisting of values 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ano-ano yung samples with a sample size of 2 that can be drawn with replacement? So, start tayo kay 1. So, since pwedeng maulit, that is 1, 1. Okay, so 1, 1. So, next, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 2. Next, 1, 3. And next is 1, 4. Okay, so okay na tayo sa 1. So, next naman tayo, kay 2 naman tayo. So, 2, 1. Ayan, so 2, 2. 2, 3. 2, 4. Okay, so 3 naman tayo. 3, 1. 3, 2. 3, 3. 3, 4. And for number 4, 4, 1. 4, 2. 4, 3. And 4, 4. Okay. So, sabi natin 16 yung inaasahan nating number of samples. So, check natin. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16. Okay, so 16 yung number of samples na nakuha natin that can be drawn with replacement with a sample size of 2. Okay. So, ngayon naman, pag without replacement po, tanggalin lang lahat ng naulit. Tanggalin si 1, 1, tanggalin si 2, 2, tanggalin si 3, 3, tanggalin si 4, 4. Pag without replacement. Pag with replacement, pwedeng maulit yung number. Okay, so next. Next is, proceed na tayo sa next column. For our next column, that is mean. Okay? That is the sample mean. So, x bar. Again, to solve for x bar or to solve for the sample mean, add lang natin itong dalawang to, then divided by 2. Okay? Get the average. Okay? For the third column, just simply get the average. So, add lang po itong dalawang to, then divided by 2. So, bakit po 2 lang i-divide? Kasi po, dalawa lang yung sample size. Kung sakaling 3 ang sample size, then i-add nyo lahat, then divide it by 3. Okay? So, now, since 2 lang yung sample size, then, sa 2 lang natin i-divide. So, for x bar, 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 2. So, that is equal to 1. Okay, so next, 1 plus 2 is 3 divided by 2. That is equal to 1.5. Next, 1 plus 3 is 4 divided by 2, so that is equal to 2. 1 plus 4 is 5 divided by 2, that is 2.5. 2 plus 1 is 3 divided by 2, that is 1.5. 2 plus 2 is 4 divided by 2, that is equal to 2. Okay, so again, add, and divide it by 2. Okay? So just continue the process hanggang sa makatapos ka dito sa 4, 4. Okay? 2 plus 3 is 5 divided by 2, that is 2.5. Again, continue the process. Okay. So, ganun lang po yung gagawin, no? Just continue the process kung ano yung naumpisahan, kung ano yung ginawa sa umpisa hanggang sa dulo, ganun lang din po ang gagawin. Okay, so now, next column natin is x bar minus mu sub x bar. Okay, so again, hindi ka makakapag-proceed sa column na to hanggat wala kang value ni mu sub x bar. Again, yung mu sub x bar po natin, this is the mean of a sampling distribution of means. Okay, this is the mean of a sampling distribution of means. And to get mu sub x bar, the formula is mu sub x bar is equal to the summation of x bar over n, where x bar, this is the means, and this n is the samples, or number of samples, or number of observation. Okay, so that is equal to, so you need to get the sum of all the values of x bar. You need to get the sum or summation of x bar. So, ibig sabihin po, kailangan mong i-add lahat ng nasa column na ito. Okay? So, add lang po natin lahat. So, 1 plus 1.5 plus 2 plus 2.5 plus 1.5 plus 2 plus 2.5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2.5 plus 3 plus 3.5 plus 2.5 plus 3 plus 3.5 and plus 4. Okay, and that is equal to 40. Okay, so yung summation ng, ayan, so yung summation of x bar natin or yung summation of means natin is equal to 40. So now, pwede na tayo mag-substitute dito sa ating given formula. So summation of x bar, which is 40, over the number of observations, which is 16. Okay, so 40 over 16. So 40 divided by 16, and that is equal to 2.5. So mu sub x bar natin is equal to 2.5. Or the means of a sampling distribution of means is equal to 2.5. So, pwede tayo mag-proceed sa ating next column. Next column natin is x bar minus mu sub x bar. Meron na akong value ni x bar, meron na akong value ni mu sub x bar. Okay, so x bar natin is 1 minus 2.5, and that is equal to, so 1 minus 2.5, that is equal to negative 1.5. Diretso squared. Ayan, so squared lang natin. And that is equal to 2.25. Ayan, so paalala lang po ha, kung sakaling ang lumabas sa calculator nyo is 4 decimal places, then kailangan yung kopyahin lahat ng lumabas sa CalQ. Okay, hindi kayo pwedeng mag-round off dito sa ating table. Kailan lang kayo mag-round off? Kapag po final answer na yung kinukuha nyo. Okay? What are those final answers? A population mean, population variance, population standard deviation, mean, variance, and SD of a sampling distribution of means. So, yun lang po yung kailangan yung i-round off. But then, kapag po nasa process pa lang kayo, hindi kayo pwedeng mag-round off. Okay? Next. Next is 1.5 is the value of our x bar. Minus 2.5. 1.5 minus 2.5, that is negative 1. Then squared, that is equal to positive 1. 2 minus 2.5, that is negative 0.5. Then squared, that is equal to 0.25. 2.5 minus 2.5, that is 0. Squared, that is equal to 0. Okay, so 1.5 minus 2.5, I'm so sorry, this is negative 1. Okay, so negative 1. Then squared, that is equal to positive 1. Okay, so 2 minus 2.5, that is negative 0.5. Then squared, this is 0.25. 2.5 minus 2.5, that is 0. Squared, this is equal to 0. Just continue the process. 3 minus 2.5, this is 0.5 squared. This is equal to 0.25. Okay? So, continue lang po yung process ko ano yung ginawa sa unahan hanggang sa matapos. Ganun lang din po ang gagawin. So, hanggang sa makapunta ka na or makarating ka na dito sa last row, which is 4. The value of our x bar is 4. So, 4 minus 2.5, so that is 1.5. Then, squared, that is equal to 2.25. Okay, so after that, get the summation of x bar minus mu sub x bar. So, i-add lang lahat. Okay? So, mag-ingat sa pag-i-input ha. Kasi possible na maling input mo lang, may makaligtaan ka lang na isa, sayang yung effort. Mamamali na siya hanggang sa dulo. Okay? So, 2.25 plus 1 plus 0.25 plus 0. Okay? So, plus 1 plus 0.25 plus 0 plus 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0 plus 0.25 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0.25 plus 1 plus 2.25. And that is equal to, ayan, that is equal to 10. Okay, so yung summation of x bar minus mu sub x bar squared is equal to 10. So, add lang po lahat and the answer is equal to 10. Okay, so next, Next is, makukuha na natin yung value ni sigma squared sub x bar. Okay? Or yung ating variance of a sampling distribution of mean. Okay, so to find sigma squared sub x bar, so the formula is sigma squared sub x bar is equal to the summation of quantity x bar minus mu sub x bar squared over n, where n is the number of observations. So that is equal to, may nakuha na tayong summation ni x bar minus mu sub x bar squared, which is 10. Okay, so that is 10 over the number of observations, which is 16. Okay, so 10 divided by 16 or 10 over 16 is equal to 0.625. Okay, sigma squared sub x bar is equal to 0.625. Okay, so next, for the standard deviation of a sampling distribution of mean, so we have sigma sub x bar is equal to the square root of the summation of x bar minus mu sub x bar squared over n. Okay, and that is equal to, so square root of the answer lang, square root of the answer, pwede tayong magdiretso, and that is equal to 0.79. So again, round off your final answer pala into 2 decimal places, ha? So sigma squared sub x bar is equal to 0.63. Okay. So our sigma sub x bar is equal to 0.79. Okay. So ngayon, ang ating population mean, variance, and standard deviation is 2.5, 1.25, and 1.12 respectively. And our mean, variance, and SD of a sampling distribution of means are 2.5, 0.63, and 0.79. Okay? So one of the characteristics of a sampling distribution is the population mean is equal to the mean of a sampling distribution of means. Okay, applicable to, nakikita natin to kahit without replacement. Okay? So this is for with and without replacement. So mu is always equal to mu sub x bar. Population mean is always equal to the mean of a sampling distribution of means. So let us check. Nakuha nating mean kanina is 2.5. Okay? This is the population mean. That is 2.5. Ang nakuha nating mu sub x bar is also 2.5. So, ibig sabihin po, tama po yung nasa characteristics. Again, one of the characteristics of a sampling distribution is mu is equal to mu sub x bar. Okay. So, another characteristics of a sampling distribution of means, for with replacement, ha? This is for with replacement naman. Sigma squared sub x bar is also equal to sigma squared over n. Okay? So, this is for with replacement. Sigma squared sub x bar is equal to sigma squared over n. Okay. So, ngayon, try natin kung tama nga ba. So, yung sigma squared sub x bar is equal to sigma squared over n, or sigma squared is the population variance, and our n here is the sample size. Sample size po ito, ha? So, that is equal to, ang sigma squared na nakuha natin kanina is ayan. So, yung population variance na nakuha natin kanina is equal to 1.25. So, this is 1.25. Then, over sample size natin, ang sample size natin is 2. So, bakit po 2? Consider the population consisting of values 1, 2, 3, and 4. What are the possible samples with a sample size of 2? Okay, so our sample size is 2. And that is equal to 1.25. So 1.25 divided by 2 is equal to 0.625 or 0.63. So our sigma squared sub x bar is equal to 0.63, which is tumugma po. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kaya mo rin kuhanin ang variance of a sampling distribution of means using the population variance and the sample size. Okay? So, next is for the standard deviation. So, sa standard deviation naman, so we have sigma sub x bar is equal to sigma over the square root of n. Okay, and that is equal to so yung value ng sigma natin, which is 1.12 over the square root of, ang n natin is the sample size or square root of 2. So now, that is 1.12 divided by 1.12 over the square root of 2 is equal to 0.79. Round off your final answer into 2 decimal places, and this is equal to 0.79. Okay, which is nagtugma din po. Okay? So, yun din yung nakuha natin kanina. So, ibig sabihin, pwede mo makuha si mean, variance, and standard deviation of a sampling distribution of means kahit ang gamitin mo lang is yung population mean, variance, and SD. Okay? And this is what we call standard error pala. So, this is standard error. Yung standard deviation, this is standard error. So, sana may natutunan. Sana kahit papano is naliwanagan. Okay? So, again, pag sinabi natin with replacement, ibig sabihin pwedeng maulit. And that's it.